Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to tell you about what is important to make and develop a strategy plan. Now, if you want to bet on the market as a trader for rising and falling prices, then you have to know when you are entering in the market and betting on rising prices and when to get out of the market, and how to discover exactly where maybe you made a mistake. Because if, for example, a normal chart analyze, and we have here the Nasdaq, we have the course and the time frame here, and normally in the traditional chart analyze they're making a line, like for example here you have a line, an horizontal line, and they say, well, if you go above this, then this is an indication that it will go higher. So if you would have chosen this and you would have bet here at the outbreak, and you think, well, it goes well, and then suddenly it goes down, and you are still keeping in the market because you're thinking, well, the sky's the limit, there are maybe good information in the market, and you are staying here, then look, all of this time you would have lost a lot of money. Not only the money because you're staying inside, but also the gains that you could have made if you would bet on falling prices. So don't think that profi traders do not make any mistakes, but it's about finding out. So how can you find out? And as you see here, I mean, we have here a movement like up and down, so it goes up, only to continue, and again up and down, up and down, up and down, goes a little bit higher, only to go deeper, and then again to go even higher than the previous one, only to return and then go more down. And in the traditional chart analyze, there are no explanations, neither terms to explain this. They're only talking about a trend, and they say the trend is your friend, and then you have like a supportive line, and let's make here a supportive line, and then a resistance line. And now you expect there may be a movement between them, but this doesn't tell you what's happening if you reach this line, because as you can see here, once it went above, you can think it will do it again, and you see here you have crossed the line, only to return to go deeper and above again and below it. So if you trade every day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you lose a lot of money, only then to see that you're right. But how much will you have lost? So maybe you will have lost 6 times, $10, and then only here you gain again $60. But if you don't know when to take your profits, you will lose all the $60 again. So at the end of all your trading, you will have lost a lot of money maybe. So it's about finding out, and so how can you learn? And what's important is to you have to see where if you have like a moving up, just make some lines like we have here, and then connect them with each other. So you have to see, well, what kind of point is this? Every time you have here a higher movement, what kind of point is this? What kind of point? What are they connected to each other? What information can you gain from this? And of course here again, and then you have to find out and make some notices to what you have found out, and so that you know if will you have, by reaching this, have reached resistance, or is this a level where you can enter the market because it will continue. And only by these lines you can't find everything, but it gives you an information. So you have always to see what kind of point is this. Well, and then you can gain some information like, okay, this is inside this movement, and as soon as it goes above this, oh, I have rising prices.